to Miss Mariah Carey. Happy birthday to my man Jawar. Happy birthday to Fergie. And anybody else who's celebrating a birthday today, March 27th. One time for all those people. And hopefully they've enjoyed their day. And they're going to have an amazing day, an amazing rest of the day. And, you know, do all the things birthday people do. And again, happy birthday to my man Skilo. So, really quick, you've heard me mention my sponsors, which are Dr. Juice Cleanse. You heard us talk about the good people over at Overflow Cafe. And remember, if you want to get healthy, you need Dr. Juice Cleanse. If you want to generate traffic, to your existing website, then you need to visit overflowcafe.com. Both these products are amazing and can do wonders for your body and your business. All right, hip hop news. It seems like a judge has rejected Joel Santana to get out of jail, so he's still being held for having a weapon at the airport. Hopefully he'll get out really soon. One time for man Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was over in the Dominican Republic and he was giving out $100 bills to the families and the children. Tekashi said he thought he grew up poor, but he never realized what poor was until he had a chance to visit the DR, the Dominican Republic, and had a chance to see how the kids and the family was living. So he was out just handing $100 bills out, man. So one time for Tekashi. Right now, he is probably the biggest troll in internet history, but you know what? He's climbing the charts. He's definitely doing his thing, and he's doing it on an independent level. So anytime somebody's doing good in the hood and helping the community, we got to say big ups to them, man, because a lot of people are just out here getting money and not doing anything. So, again, man, Tekashi, a lot of people talk bad about you, but at least you're out there putting your money to work and doing good for the community. Man, it seems like Cardi B is really upset. Somebody in her inner circle, she says, told the world that she was pregnant. She did not want the world to know, but it seems like somebody told the world. So you got to get your circle a little bit tighter, shawty. You got to get your circle a little bit tighter because you didn't want everybody to know you're pregnant. But hey, I don't really understand because they eventually going to find out she was pregnant anyway. One time for man, The Weeknd, it seems like The Weeknd is going to join the fray of comic books. The Weeknd has a brand new comic about to launch, so we're definitely going to be on the lookout for that and tell you more about that as it comes about. All right, now I said this last week, but I want to continue to talk about this because I always said it's going to be really soon when our generation will be part of politics. So one time for my man Do It All of the legendary group Lords of the Underground, he will be running for city commissioner in Jersey. So hopefully, if you're out there in Jersey, make sure you hit up the polls and vote for my man, the Mr. Funky Man, Do It All. All right? Lords of the Underground definitely in the building. Legendary hip-hop group, Do It All, running for a politician, man. A hip-hop politician. You think if he wins in his acceptance speech, he'll bust a flow? You think he'll rhyme? And speaking of flows, now, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to bring my guest on. Hip-hop is every damn where. You hear me? Hip-hop is everywhere. Over the weekend, Friday, a national fast food chain released a 5-song EP. It seems like Wendy's, the national food chain, Wendy's, that's right, Wendy's, the little girl with the red hair, Dave, they released a 5-song EP entitled We Beefin'. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it everywhere. It's called We Beefin'. It's 5 songs, and they're going after McDonald's. They're going after Carl Jr. They're going after Burger King. They're going after anybody slanging burgers. They are stating the claim in the fast food game, and they're coming for the throne. Wendy's say they the king of the beef, bitch. No, I'm just joking. But We Beefin' by Wendy's, man. If you know what? The funny thing about it, it's not bad. I don't know who is rapping as Wendy, but the EP is not bad, and she's better than a lot of these mumble rappers. Okay? I got something else I'm gonna tell y'all about when it comes to some of the new style rappers. You know what? I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow because I want to get my guests on. But just tomorrow, I want to talk about the double XL, the proposed double XL. The people who are trying to be in the double XL magazine. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow because I want to bring my guests on tonight. All right, one time for all my people in the Facebook, in my Facebook live room. What's up, Stu? I see you, big dog. What's up, Sergeant? You better get well, boy. We waiting on you, man. You better get well, boy. Get up out that damn bed. What's up to my dude, DJ Ali Al out there, whipping them trucks. And everybody else want to check in, man. Love you guys. Y'all could be doing anything, but y'all checking in with your boy on the Ridin Durty Show and love for y'all. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with no further ado, you know right here on the Ridin Durty Show, what I like to do is bring you what's next, but I bring it to you now. Okay? I bring it to you now. That way, in a year or so, you be like, oh, man, you know, I heard it. You know, like back in the day, about 5-6 years ago, I interviewed this rap group, these 3 dudes who got on my goddamn nerves, and they were the Migos. A couple years before that, I interviewed these 3 dudes who ended up turning into 2 dudes, and they got on my goddamn nerves, and they were Ray Sherman. So, I like to bring you what's next, but I bring it to you now, and then you can tell everybody, hey, man, I think I seen them on Vic Show. So, we're going to keep it going. We got a lot to talk about and a lot to discuss. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the line right now, I got my man, Mr. BD Miguel. What's going on, G?
How you doing, Vic?
Man, I'm maintaining, cooling, trying to, you know, understand this Georgia weather. One day it's pollen, one day it's cold, one day it's hot. I don't know what the hell going on, so this weekend I'm getting the hell on.
Oh, yeah. That's how it is up in Seattle, too.
So, look, I heard that it rains like hell all the time in Seattle. Is that true?
Yeah, it rains all the time, and then, like, the other day it was sunny. Then the next day it was snowing, but yeah, it rains all the time.
Man, so do they sell a lot of duck boots in Seattle?
I gotta believe they do, but I ain't rocking no duck boots.
You don't kick no duck boots? I remember back in the day, we used to have the duck boots, I ain't gonna lie. We wear the damn duck boots in the middle of the damn summer. Feet stinking like hell.
Yeah. I ain't rocking no duck boots, but yeah, they got all that up here because like you said, it could be sunny and it'll be raining all in the same day.
All right, so look, let's get this thing crackling because we've already let the people know Mr. BD Miguel is from Seattle, Washington. What's it like growing up in Seattle? Because other than Sir Mix-a-Lot, Kid Sensation, Seattle hasn't been known for a lot of hip hop.
Growing up in Seattle was fair, you know what I'm saying? No, you know, we grew up with, like, me, for instance, I grew up with really nothing, you know, mom there, dad not at present, you know, like a lot of people all around the world. But, you know what I'm saying, no, I had my grandparents when I had the Lord, so, you know what I'm saying, I always felt like I had somebody, you know what I'm saying, no, but it's fair up here, you know what I'm saying, no, it's majority, like, you know, whites, you know what I'm saying, no, and, like, Asians, and we got a lot of everything up here, Africans, and we got a lot of, like, every race. It's a whole bunch of everything up here, but it's predominantly like a white state. But you know what I'm saying? No, which nothing is wrong with that.
So growing up you know, I want to ask this because you know what, and you just said something like you grew up basically your father wasn't in your life, and I promise you, man, it's like damn near every rapper I talk to, their father wasn't in their life. How did that affect you coming up, not having your father there?
It really didn't affect me too much because I had my grandfather, you know what I'm saying? When like young, he, you know what I'm saying? No, like he'd make us go to church, so I always had the word, and I would always say my grandfather was my dad, and the Lord is my grandfather. So you know what I'm saying? No, so it really didn't affect me, you know what I'm saying? No, because my dad died when I was 2, so I really didn't know him anyway.
Okay. So at what age you decided you want to get into the music business?
I got into the music as my friend's manager. One of my artists that I'm gonna have you interview probably next. My partner Rob Rowley. I got in it like as his manager. So I would say like probably like 2010.
All right. So what made you decide to get into it, especially being that there wasn't a lot of music coming from your area? You
know what I'm saying? Though, like music, it's all around us. You know what I'm saying? Though, like growing up, I like East Coast music. I like down south music. I like West Coast music for sure. But you know what I'm saying? It was all around. We didn't really have no artists that was blowing up out of our community. But I knew who Mix-a-Lot was because he grew up in the same community that I grew up in. You know, he's older than me, but you know what I'm saying? Like hip hop always been in Seattle.
All right. What can you just define the Seattle hip hop sound? Because actually, as I think, there were other groups who didn't get super nationwide attention, but I did remember other groups that came from Seattle. What was the Seattle sound like?
The Seattle, we got so many different types of people, so our sound is like diverse. You know what I'm saying? Like we got like backpack rap, we got like, you know, like backstreet rap. You know what I'm saying? We got like metaphor rap. You know, it's all different type of genres of rap up here.
All right. Now, BD Miguel, when you mention all different types of rap, what umbrella do you fall under?
I fall under the umbrella of just, you know, somebody who started with a little and is trying to come up with a lot. You know what I'm saying? No, somebody who's just more like of a hustler. You know what I'm saying? No, and I would say hustler not as selling something, just a person who do what it takes to get to where he need to get to without just creating himself. You know what I'm saying? No, so that's what type of rap that I say that I bring to the table.
All right. Now, also, BD Miguel is a label owner. Tell me a little bit about your label and what made you start your own label.
Yeah, our label's KTINC Music Group out of Seattle, Washington. I mean, like I say, I started off as one of my friends named Rob Burley as his manager, and then you know what I'm saying. But then like my brother 2 Mil, he was already in a group called Scum Life. They were a pretty big underground group out of Seattle too. They was doing it like in the early 2000s, and I got with him, and me and my partner Rob Burley had already had something going. So then we just linked it up, and you know we just start putting out people from our community, putting out records from people from our community, and just trying to make it bigger.
All right, that's definitely what's up. What have been some of the challenges when it comes to having your own label? Because, you know, we always hear the upside of being independent. But the weird thing, a lot of people who talk about independent and the upside, they rarely talk about some of the downsides of the struggle. Tell me some of the things, some of the challenges you've had having an independent label and being an independent artist.
The challenges I had, like being an artist out of Seattle, it's like to get on the radio in Seattle, it's close to none. You know what I'm saying? Though it's like our radio stations don't support local music at all. So basically, you got to have a bag up here. You got to have a bag to put behind yourself, and you got to basically believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't believe in yourself, who's supposed to?
Man, I can definitely dig that. Do you remember when you first started your label, and like what age and what was your main focus for starting it? Like me, when I started doing what I started doing, my focus was I wanted to be able to give a platform to everybody in the world who has something to say. That's probably why I've been doing it so long. When you started your label, what was your main focus? What was your mission?
Yeah, I can't lie. Like one of my partners named Joe Nees, he was in a position to bless me with the iMac and in the inbox. You know what I'm saying? Though, and then I went and bought a microphone. And then I just took the equipment to my partner Rob Rowley's house. And at the time, I was kind of struggling, so I had the option of selling the equipment to give me some quick money or keeping it. So then I decided to keep it, and then I put it in my partner's house. And then like all the homies would all just come to his house, and that's how we got started. You know, we just started recording songs. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be about 10, 11 of us, you know, coming up with ideas, just recording songs, you know, just doing it just out of the love. And then that's how we got started.
All right. Where did the name BD Miguel come from?
BD was a hood name that my partner gave me in the hood. You know, it's Binky Davis. You know what I'm saying? Though, and my name is Michael, so my mom would always call me Miguel as a kid. So then I just put it together. Okay,
that's definitely what's up. So how many artists do you actually have signed to your label right now?
Let me see. We got my bro 2 Mil. We got my bro Rob Rowley. My partner from Brooklyn. Brooklyn Blue, and then my brother Dirty O. So with we got Little Psycho Marv. We got 5 artists, including me. My rap too.
All right. Now, what was the selection process like when you decided to get people with your label? Because I know a lot of times people are skeptical about signing with artist-driven labels. What was your focus when you like, you know what, I got to surround myself with some talented guys? What was your selection process like?
The thing about it, though, like my guys that got with me right now, they always been with me before we even did music. And like I said, like my partner Rob Rowley, he's a hell of a talented artist. So I was just putting the money behind him just to get him heard. So then that's basically how we started. But then all my partners, we all just believe in each other. You know what I'm saying? And we all got different things to bring to the table. And I'm the type of person. It don't matter if I'm the owner of the label. If it's not all about me, it's about whoever's the best. So we're going to put that front foot forward.
All right. With that being said, is it hard deciding what records to push when you have such a talented label?
Yeah. What we usually do is we just come together and we all decide, you know what I'm saying, all decide what record we think's the strongest.
I feel you. So, right now, because you just released a project, right? I was looking through some information and I seen something on your Twitter. Tell me about your latest project.
We just dropped we're dropping a single called Eat. You know what I'm saying? We got an epic music video to it. You know, it's gonna be like a mini movie. And right now I dropped another single that it's called Geeked Up.
All right. We're going to play the Eat record at the end of the show. But tell me more about the video you got coming. You said it's epic. It's like a mini movie. Tell me a little bit about the Eat video that's coming.
Yeah, one of my friends hooked me up with this super dope videographer out of Seattle, and his name is Tim Carpenter. And he does a lot of like big commercials for like big companies up here. So my friend hooked me up with him, and then I sent him this song. Well, I sent him the song. Remember the last time I was on your show, the song Pretty Tight to Tea. I sent him that, but then he told me like he does more like sci-fi and horror type of records. Type of movies. So then he went to my YouTube page and he heard the song Eat. So then he asked me what did he think if he came up with a script for the record Eat, and I told him to go ahead. And then at first we didn't agree on the number, and then he came back and we agreed on the number, and then now it's about to come to life.
Man, that is what's up. How important do you think visuals are, especially in 2018?
I think they're very important. I think that's I think it's one of the most important steps you can make as an artist.
All right. Now, finding the right videographer, putting that concept to the song down. How much pressure is that? And like, I know you're sitting at home now, antsy, waiting for that thing to come out. How much pressure is that, hoping and trusting in the process that the right images and messages are portrayed?
It means everything. I think it means the world. And I just when I had the meeting with him when we talked about it, and then he pitched the story to me, and then he came with the script and he put it on paper, and I went over it and wrote it. Went over it and proofed it, and then I think it's gonna be a good look for us.
All right, that's definitely what's up. So after the Eat video, what can we expect next?
We got a single from 2 Mil. It's called Ordinary Girl. Then we got another single from Rob Rowley. I Got One. And then, like I say, I'm gonna I got a single called Geeked Up. And you can expect a lot from us. You know what I'm saying? No, from here on out.
All right, now you mentioned Seattle and how Seattle doesn't really support the local talent at the radio level. How do you guys plan on breaking that cycle? Because I ain't gonna lie, reaching out to me and reaching out to other people in other states and other formats of getting your music heard is definitely a start. But how do you guys plan on building a bigger, broader fan base and going past Seattle?
Visuals, and then recently, about 3 weeks ago, we flew to LA and we signed a distribution deal through a company called Bungalow Records, and they're distributors to Universal Music Group. So I think that they can help us. But then basically visuals and a whole bunch of visuals.
All right, you know what? And I'm very familiar with Bungalow. So if you got with Bungalow, you definitely got with a company that can get your music where it needs to be. I also noticed I was, like I say, I do my research and I like to study up on the people I talk to. I seen that you were chopping it over with Nasty Ness.
Yeah, Nasty. He flew into the city, and I've been knowing Ness like from since I was a little kid, just listening to him on the radio. But I never got the chance to meet him, like back when he was doing music with Mix a Lot. And he flew into town, man. And then I was blessed to he had time, you know what I'm saying, to come link in with me. So he came by my house, and I played a few records for him, and you know what I'm saying, and he said he was excited for what we had going. So I'm kind of happy to hear that, you know what I'm saying. Like one of the OGs is really believes in us.
Hey man, that's really dope to get an OG cosign from somebody as dope as Nasty Ness. Is he still in the music business?
Yeah, I know that. I know that he does the college radio. He got a college radio station.
All right, that's definitely what's up. All right, BD Miguel. So look, we're about to close this thing out. We got about 3 minutes. In that 3 minutes, I definitely want to get this Eat record on. But before I get this record on, please tell the people what's coming and how to find you on the World Wide Web. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, drop all the knowledge on the people.
Okay, you can catch me at Facebook.com / KTINC Music Group 1. You can catch me on Instagram.com / KTINC Music Group 1. You can catch me on Twitter.com KTINC Music Group. You can also catch me at our website at KTINC.com.
All right. And the video for Eat will be dropping when?
The video for Eat will be dropping April 6th.
All right. And you know what? I'm letting the people know now, and I'm telling you right now, on April 6th, when the Eat video drop, it will be in the big spot on RidinDurtyRadio.com. How about that, BD?
Yeah, thanks, Vic, man. I appreciate you, man. And you know what I'm saying? I know it's good to finish with you, and you know what I'm saying? I know it's a blessing for me to even know you.
All right. Introduce this record to the world.
Yeah, world. This is one of my singles called Eat, featuring my bro Rob Broly. You know, KTINC Music Group. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go.
My man BD Miguel in the building.
Hey. Always doing always doing always doing
One time my girl, Lady E-Dub.
always doing
I don't think I can have on. I think I still ain't got it. Look how fat that hand is.
always doing
One Saturday, no plus, no subtraction. I can't fold the whole thing like I never learned the fraction. Since we sticking to the script, oh dog, he was acting. Rolling lips, don't talk, though. See all about the action. Heavy metal flow, I ain't rocking like the rest. Big brother blows out, pop him in the chest. Slowly popping on the southeast, north, and the west. No missing pieces to this puzzle. I got the whole set. Nino, speak no, bro, people, lingo. That shit was foul, bro. Now I'm shooting free throws. Hey, I'm from the B, and I'm in love with them C-notes. Super Bowl of Skittles, rolling great. I gon' be small, all the way turned up since the starting line. Going hard to the finish, witness the heart of a lion. Strikes like a tiger, concrete jungle. I'm a giant, I'm a monster, not a doctor.
No, say, speak no, broke info.
always doing always doing
All we do is eat. Come in.
always doing
Come in.
always doing 60, 70, 80,000. I'm peeling off. You at the mall browsing. With the 7, got back 10. Check Rob Broly, the text select win. Fuck the 45,000 in the act. Cop injected, copped another same gang. I can't eat. I'm so self-jacked. Top one, put it together, so fraction. What you know about no food and free and struggling? I posted up downtown all night, triple doubling. My bubble was incredible. My character, impeccable. I love this shit. I came up from them grounds. Took all my runs, rolled around, get the bomb. I'm so motherfucking Central D. Mr. 2 to 3. Always doing always doing always doing always doing always doing
Come in. That was my dude, BD Miguel, representing that Seattle, Washington. It's your boy, Vic XL, Ridin Durty Show. And we out this piece. Chill.